Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I am going to be revisiting these guys again, just to bring attention to the fact that Alicia still hasn't addressed it. In fact, she not only deleted the video, she is deleting comments that are asking about it. There are some people in her comment sections. She's going through all of her short, because I notice a comment and then it's then gone. And the reason why I'm invested in it is because it was just so horrendous to view that whole stream that she did. I really didn't like it. If you don't know, I'm not gonna bother replaying the clips again. You can just go and watch my previous videos, but in a nutshell, she was talking about one of her kids using self-harm as a coping mechanism. She was telling one of her daughters who didn't want to be on camera, no, you've got to make this video. The nan started saying that she was gonna hit one of the kids and make them cry like a little girl.
Alex!
What?
Leave her alone or I'll beat you.
Yeah, she'll beat you.
I can make you cry like a little girl.
Youngest flipped off the grandma. There was a whole thing, and I went into it, and a lot of her fans actually never even watch the video. They ended up coming over to my video, and oddly enough, quite a few people had a really good reception of it. They said that it was disgusting, it was disturbing, and they can't support her. I'm not trying to get rid of her, that isn't it. I raise concerns with the amount of oversharing she does. I say that time and time again, and you know, there does come a point where things go from being just a family channel to something a little bit more sinister. And you know, I get a lot of hate for it, and I get a lot of hate for saying so, but you have to remember that a lot of these family channels, which don't have as much viewership as they used to, started out with good intentions and then it went a bit sideways. I just want to say as well that I really do think that their community just don't understand how commentary channels work, and just do not understand the commentary side of anything. There are thousands and thousands of commentary channels based on various different topics about people on YouTube, and I just don't think a lot of them even come across any before. So I get that, and then also I honestly don't think they've ever fangirled over a YouTube family and then that YouTube family have let them down. Now I've undergone that process before with the Scone Jolies. And once you are let down so badly by a YouTube family, you just start to notice it in all of them. And I don't think a lot of their community have ever had to deal with that before. So, must be nice. You know, Scone Jolies, great example. Ace Family, LeBrant, you know, all of those ones. There's loads and loads more, but they're the people that I sort of am most familiar with. There's a few things that I want to point out. I want to show some of her comments from that deleted Quesadilla stream that she did. She still hasn't come on and addressed it. In fact, what she actually did is she left an extremely passive-aggressive Instagram post, which I believe is quite passive-aggressive because it was literally posted the morning after or whenever it was. It said, "Don't ruin a good today by thinking about a bad yesterday." And I believe that was in relation to the stream because she must have been getting so much negativity over it. And the thing is that if you have that many people saying, even your fans saying that isn't right, you should address it one way or another, because otherwise it just makes people think that you don't have an issue with it, which is kind of where I'm at. And to be honest with you, a lot of her fans don't see an issue with it either. They came to tell me that they don't see an issue with it, and that why am I trying to bring a good family down? They're just trying their best. They foster loads of kids. You're just jealous, blah, blah, blah. And the thing is that just because someone's doing a good thing doesn't mean that they're then excused for the bad behavior, the oversharing. The woman did a whole video on her kids' medication.
DOUGHERTY DOZEN, and we have 10 kids. 6 are adopted from foster care, and the 6 that we've adopted have a slew of diagnoses, among other things, and they take medication for their diagnoses. So once a week, I fill up their medicine containers.
It's too much. It's just too much. And I've said this before, it's just too much. It's ridiculous at this point. And I do just want to spend a couple minutes of just talking about, before we get into reading the comments and stuff, this is a little bit more of like a somber video compared to like yesterday's video or the day before, because it was a lot more like upbeat and things. I don't understand the mentality of fans when they will jump to the person's rescue when in actual fact I was simply sharing my own personal thoughts, and quite a lot of other people's thoughts. It was echoed quite a bit over the community of saying that I don't think it's right for her to share that personal information. I was just saying that, didn't comment on what anything to do with her, like her appearance, her anything. And you go onto her channel and you think, oh gosh, her community is so happy and positive. I'm going to tell you right now, they are the most hardcore, angry bunch of people I think I've ever come across ever. You can go back and watch any of my videos. I never said anything that was hateful towards her. I was simply just commenting on what she was doing and why I thought there was an issue with it. Like everyone else I cover, they see her fans seem to think these are the only people that I cover, and it's not. And it's just like, these people who claim to be ultra positive, ultra happy, proper fangirling have absolutely zero issue with coming over here, telling me that I'm ugly, telling me that I should unalive myself, literally stalking me around the internet to tell me these things, telling me I'm jealous and all of that. And the thing is that the jealous thing, I can kind of like, I can dismiss it quite a bit, because to be honest, it's just like, at the end of the day, jealous of what? Like actually jealous of what? A sub count. She's gotten her sub count from exploiting her kids' medical issues and foster adoption progress. It's like someone saying you're jealous of the Sakoni Jolies. And I'm just like, no. If their kids could grow up one day resenting the fact that all of this is online and they can't make long-term friendships or whatever because this amount of information is out about them. People get offended when I then come into the comment section and delete comments. Like people actually were getting annoyed at me saying, you deleted my comment because I called you a da 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 da. And it's like, of course, I don't want to have to like click onto my YouTube channel and see, like, if you don't agree with what I say, just say it. I don't agree with what you're saying. I'll leave that alone all day. I've got no issue with that. The thing I do have an issue with is logging on and then going, oh, ha ha ha, she looks like a this or looks like a that. And it's like, and then gets annoyed at me for not only replying to said person, but then deleting that comment because it adds no constructive criticism or substance to what I'm saying. Those same people that call you those names hide behind a cartoon picture and a fake name. It's like, go on then, show me what you look. Do you know what I mean? I comment on what people look like. I bring up the fact that people look pretty and stuff. I don't ever comment on what people look like, because as soon as you've done that, you've lost any argument that you could possibly have. And it just doesn't make any sense. Happy, jolly, fun bandwagon people defending Alicia to the very, very end. Alicia don't care about you. She doesn't know who you are. Why would she? It doesn't make any sense. Because these people, once again, are hiding behind nothing. Is that I think she's massively hiding because she knows people are annoyed about it. She's also hoping that, because not everyone saw that video, she's also hoping that not many people actually saw that video. And she'll just be able to like slip underneath the radar. And it's like, yeah, you can do that, but there's a real fair chunk of people that know what's happening, and people like myself, Radiant Brit, who have actually covered this before. You see these same people in Alicia's comment sections being like, oh, I love you, you're so positive, you're so happy. And it's like, oh God, they're all as bad as each other, right? They're all as bad as each other. I've had some great conversations with people actually over various different issues, and there's no animosity. We just realize that we're not on the same page. It's perfectly possible to do that, just to let you know. So let's just read the comments on the Quesadilla video when they then got deleted, because trust me, there are still, if you go through the comments, there are still people asking, why is it gone? Where is it gone? But we're just gonna get a little look at what was actually being said in the comment section. before she pulled the video. This video just exposed who you truly are and the fact that all you do on here is for views and money. You don't make your kids do video, but at the 13:04 mark says she doesn't want to make dinner, and you say, well, no, you're going to because I need a video of you making dinner. You then proceed to tell the world that someone cuts herself and has the issue, and that issue without permission. All of this to be accompanied with that in the background yelling at and probably embarrassing because she couldn't understand him, knowing that he has special needs, and then threatening with a beatdown. That's completely unacceptable behaviour. It was highly inappropriate for that doctor to tell that young lady that she needs to lose weight without taking her current circumstances into consideration, just as it's highly inappropriate of you to tell 400k people that's herself and suffers from this, that and the third. I highly doubt she gave you permission to tell the world that information. This video was kinda alarming. Can you address some stuff going on? What was going on with Josh? Why did he yell shut up at one of the kids? What was going on with Zoe? Everyone seemed kind of upset. Also, Alicia acting weird because the doctor pointed out a health concern. Take it down a notch, Alicia. You have just shared all of problems with that loud voice. While I understand it pisses you off, you have just shared with millions of people some of the problems that is facing. I'm sure she does not appreciate that. There was quite a lot of concern actually going on in that comment section when that was happening. That was only some of the comments that I managed to screenshot because before the whole thing got removed. But yeah, there are still definitely some questions before they get deleted on any of her most recent uploads. People asking, what is happening? Can you please address it? And I just don't think she will. Show like just how irate her fans actually are. Okay, and this is a couple of examples from her most recent video. Someone was basically saying, why didn't I get a whole screenshot? That is the most irritating thing. Said something like, I can't support this channel anymore. And then said something about her 3-year-old having a knife, which I think it was a butter knife. I didn't really watch the video, but I think it was a butter knife. These are the comments that follow. Get out of here. Good. Bye. Take your judgment elsewhere. It's a butter knife. Calm down, lady. Bye, Felicia. All within like not even that long periods of each other. Every single opportunity, they just get so unbelievably angry. That's it. It said, I so enjoy your vlogs, but to give a 3-year-old a large knife to cut the cucumber is shocking. Also, needs to be taught not to interrupt when you are speaking. I am unsubscribing. And these people just went absolutely mental at this person, and I'm just like, I swear to God, you can't say anything in that comment section or anywhere. And the thing is that it creates a false sense that everything is completely peachy, which is, I think, is what Alicia is trying to do. She knows that she can just get away with not saying anything. And the thing is that she should address it, because what happened in that video, I don't think it was acceptable. And it proved a lot of the points that I've ever said about her or their family. It proved a lot of those points, and it was just bizarre. The whole thing was bizarre. Don't even get me started on this medication video that she did about her kids under a year ago, and she did this whole video about what her kids' medication is. Is that even allowed? Can you even disclose what other people's medical history is? Like, doctors can't do that, so why are you doing that? Do you know what I mean? Like, doctors can't just go, oh, and this is what this patient takes and this is what that patient takes. Because if they did that, they'd be breaking, like, you know, whatever laws are put in place to do that. But somehow, because they're your kids, you're allowed to use that sort of private information about them as a video. Why don't you show them what medication you take? And also, you know that like her 3-year-old has a TikTok and all of this, like she's literally created like an account for her 3-year-old. Does she not, like, I honestly, I'm just under the impression that that she just doesn't understand how the internet works. She knows how to make money off of it by using the apps, but that's as far as it goes. I don't think she even has like an ounce of like internet, I just finished coughing, of ounce of internet safety knowledge in her. If she thinks it's okay to create TikToks for her 3-year-old, like at an actual account for her 3-year-old kid, I just think it's so unbelievably bizarre. Some of the comments on her kids' TikToks, I'm not going to show them because obviously it's horrible, but on quite a lot of the kids' TikToks, they'll have people who don't even know who that person is being unbelievably mean about the other kids, and Alicia won't even delete it. There was this whole subreddit post about it. Alicia won't even delete those comments that are like absolutely disgusting about her kids, but she will delete any comment which criticizes her and anything like that. It's an odd dynamic, and I'm sorry. You might have like hardcore supporters, and I get that, you know. I don't hardcore support anything, like anyone or anything at all, because I realize that as humans we are complex and different, and everyone has their own way of being, and just everyone is different, and people cock up a lot. I cock up a lot. Everyone I know does. I don't idolize a single person. That is for, like, when I was like a kid, I used to idolize like my favorite like pop stars or whatever. I'm gonna be 26 this year, and I would never defend anyone that hard, because I might have a discussion about something face to face, but I'd never defend someone that hard online, because they don't know you, you don't know them. And you may say, oh, you don't know them either. I'm not saying that I do know them. I'm saying that I'm commenting on the stuff that I see that they put online. There's a real big difference, because that's all I'm doing. I'm just commenting on what I see. And that's all you can comment on. You can't make broad statements like, they're the best family ever and they've never done anything wrong ever, because you don't know that. But what I do know is the fact that she overshares. She had a really problematic live that was really telling of her true colours. It just shed a whole light on her channel, and she's now trying to run from it by not addressing it. And I'd have a lot more respect for her if she just did address it, but she doesn't owe me anything. So who really knows? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next video.